What is up, friends? Peter here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about barbering, why I quit barbering, what's happening now, and the journey so far. You know, barbering was always a passion for me. It started because I started cutting my own hair about when I was 18, 19. I used to go to a barbershop every 2 weeks. You know, obviously when you're young, you're a student, you don't have enough funds to get a haircut maybe every 2 weeks, every week. So I picked up my clippers, first time. I still remember the first time I bought a pair of clippers. Heavily scared, I was absolutely terrified to cut my own hair. But I didn't care about the outcome. I knew that it was a skill, it was something I wanted to learn. Most of it was because I wanted to save money. But the skills came over time. I started to enjoy it. And I never really went to the barber shop much, except for when I really wanted to. So, fast forward, went to the barber industry. I went to TAFE, studied barbering because I was very, very inspired to become a barber. I cut my friend's hair, had a great time. Get to speak, you know, to men. Started a men's club. Over time I enjoyed it, and then COVID happened as that time came. It was a really weird period for everybody, especially for me, because I just finished my barbering course and I was ready to go attack the industry. I was ready to start a business. I was ready to try to work for myself. Experiences came. I met some good apples, met some good people in the industry. Most of it was my teachers and other fellow students, other fellow student barbers that I got to meet while I was studying. It was a great time. And I was very immersed, very obsessed. Really loved the experience of getting to get better, new skills. You know, and over time I started getting more confident because of my skills got better. I finally found something that I really enjoyed, something I've always wanted to do but didn't pursue because I was afraid of what people think. Actually, mostly afraid because I might not be capable, which was really surprising to me, that I actually did really well for a self-taught barber. I didn't really have any mentors, anybody that actually showed me how to cut hair. It was mostly me figuring out myself, watching, you know, a heap little YouTube videos, applying to my friends, the people that I would cut. That's how I learned. And, you know, some people might think I've adopted bad habits with cutting. Some people think that my cutting style is good nor bad. But the thing is, it's subjective. It is subjective. It is an industry where most people are self-taught, and, you know, going into the industry, I didn't really meet any people that wanted to take me on. Had some bad experiences, but I knew one thing. I knew that I was capable. I was not only interested, I was passionate about cutting hair. No one was going to tell me if my cuts was good, if it was bad. At the end of the day, the biggest enemy we have most of the time is ourselves. I let that get to me. I let negative experiences, bad people that I met, bad experiences that I had in the industry, and I slowly backed away, slowly had a disdain for the industry. Some of the clients I would have, no one really respected. Not that no one really did, it was just maybe a handful of clients that would not respect your time. That made me have a disdain for barbering in general, because I feel like, you know, people don't really take consideration, clients don't really take consideration into your time. However, what I learned after taking a break, so I've had a hiatus, I've had 2 years off. 2 years off, I still cut hair, just with friends and family. But as work-wise, I've put on the back burner, and I sort of quit. I took some time off, I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, sometimes all you need is a long break. You know, a lot of times we may stop something because it gets too hard. Understandable. But if it's really, really something you're interested in, it doesn't matter what the fuck anybody says. If it's something that you're really passionate about, something you enjoy, something that you feel like you can sell at. And I feel like for me, the best sales I can do is for myself. I'm good at marketing myself. The product is myself. And I know that the clients I have and the people that I want to work with are quality people. I just took a few years off. I had a disdain for the industry for the wrong reasons, and it's not to blame anybody else. It's not to blame the barbers that I met, you know, the bad eggs that I've met. It's to recognize that I let myself, the negative part of myself, take a hold of me. And for 2024, I'm making a return to the industry, because what I realized, my passion has always been self-development, men's self-development, and barbering comes hand in hand with that. I don't care what anybody else thinks. It is an industry or a craft that you can get good at. You can achieve great things. You can meet amazing people. You meet all people of all walks of life. And I do miss all the clients I've had and the people I worked with. You know, this time re-entering the industry, it's more going to be about self-development, long-term work, long-term relationships. And like I said earlier, sometimes you just need a big break, time off to recalibrate, rethink. And it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows, as we know. To get good at something, to be a master, to excel, to be recognized as one of the best, whatever it is, you got to put at least minimum 10,000 hours in your craft. And I will admit, I am nowhere close to 10,000 hours, right? Especially with a long time off. But as with life, you always get another shot if you're willing to take it. And for me, you can't put what you're passionate about on the back burner. At the end of the day, you either work for your dreams or somebody hires you to work on their dreams. Sounds like one of those quotes and memes that you hear all the time, but what I learned to realize is it doesn't matter what the fuck you're into, you're interested in, your passion. It can start off as a hobby, but eventually you can make it work. You can make some money off it. You know, don't let the negativity consume you, take a hold of you. I'm guilty. This is the reason why I started this channel. I wanted to document my journey. I'm not perfect. Made a lot of mistakes. Failed a lot of times. But the thing is, I got up every time. I made progress. And I'm always willing to give it another shot, no matter how it takes, no matter how long it takes. Like I said, guys, sometimes you need a break. The break might be long, might be short. Sometimes you realize you have to stop what it is that you thought you wanted to pursue. But other times, in case in my instance, it is a passion, it is a industry, it's a career that I'm not only interested in, it's something that I really enjoy, the process of getting better, because you're always constantly learning, right? Just like in life, you're never going to be really there, if you know what I mean. And I know this video might be clickbait. I don't quit. I may take a break, but I always return. So whatever you guys are struggling with, is there something you guys have stopped doing or pursuing because maybe they're negative influences of yourself, friends or family, people around you? What have you done, or what are you currently doing right now to rectify that situation? Let me know down in the comments if anybody does comment. I want to know because this is a documented journey of mine. Wherever this takes me is wherever it takes me. But if I can inspire one person to not only give up, to not only not give up on their dream, maybe take another run at it, take another stab at the goal, take another shot, take another run, I'm happy to hear where your journey is going. So, with that in mind, we are going to be going hard on our passions and interests. It does take time, like I said, 10,000 hours. However you break that down is however you do. I would say go hard the 5 years and see where you end up. And if you're really going hard at it for 5 years, doing exactly what you want to do, I'm sure within that 5 years you will not only excel, you'll be at the top and you'll be excelling, and you might be happy, more happy than you are right now. So guys, with that, I'll leave you with that. Conquer adversity. I'll see you in the next video.
Everything my family, my father built. Divine legacy.